Okay guys, I'm vlogging in hopes of this actually becoming a day in the life video because I need to be productive today. Currently 6:15. I'm a barista. I'm also front desk, so that's currently where we're at. I'll be here till noon. I want to take a nap after work, but we'll see. I just got home from my shift. It's like 12:15 and I have to feed him some breakfast. I'm going to try to stick to like one or like an hour and a half long of a break, but I'm just gonna read my book and lay in my bed. If you guys want to know what book I'm reading, it's the third book to the Caraval series. It's called Finale. If you guys have been trying to get back into reading, this isn't a bad place to start. It's really, really good. I got it like 2 days ago and I got it from the library because I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to buy books right now. But I got this like 2 days ago and I'm already almost halfway, probably a little bit more than halfway done. So highly recommend this book. I'm gonna be so real. It's so much later. It's like, I wanted to be awake and out of my bed by like 2:40 and it's 3:30. But you know what? People always say if you're sleeping that long, your body needs it. So hopefully that's what's going on. But I'm gonna sit here and read for a little bit more because I feel like I feel so dead and I need to read. And then I should probably do my homework. I told myself that I wanted to go to Target, Ulta, and Winco today. So that's probably what we're gonna do. And I need to put my laundry away. It's like 4 something now. But I'm doing my homework. I'm doing it. I just have to read. I have to find a quote. And then I have to answer this discussion question. And then I also need to reply to somebody. I'm hoping to get this done at 5 so that I can do my laundry and then still go to the store because I need to go to the stove. I don't have a lot of food in my apartment right now. I finished, for the most part, my assignment, but I did part of it wrong. And I'm so embarrassed because on this discussion post, like the way that my professor has it set up, is we can't edit the posts. So I have to go back in and just reply to my post to edit it. This is what we're working with. Ah! I can't believe I just showed you guys my floor. That pile of pants from when I moved in, haven't touched it. I don't think I'm going to touch it until I feel like I actually have time, which will probably be during winter break. But we don't have to talk about that. No more mess. And it's only 5:30. Now I have to go to the store in the pitch black. I hate going to the store. I can't force myself to put on a different shirt just to go to the store. So this is what we're rocking in. Here we go. Target and Winco. I'm not going to Ulta. Let's be so for real. I haven't put makeup on in a while. Hopefully I don't need to anytime soon. I made it to Target. But the only reason I'm here is because my best friend's birthday is on this Saturday. This is the only reason I'm here. I'm looking for a specific item, but I'm also know that I do too much. So I also, unfortunately, am limiting myself to this bag because I cannot do more than that. In all honesty, I was really gonna try and vlog in there, but I had too much anxiety. But the bags have been had. Oh, I'm very excited. Now I have to go to Winco and get some groceries so I can actually make dinner tonight. You can't tell by the harsh lighting, I'm now at Winco. I'm so scared to be in here though. I have a budget, but I only have a bag. I'm not letting myself grab a cart. Okay, I just got back. I'm so upset. My freaking bag broke. But I'll show you guys what I got. It's really not that interesting. I'm making potatoes and lima beans. I need to thaw those. But I'll show you guys what I got. I got Dynamite's I love me some hot chips, unfortunately. And then I also stocked up on just a couple necessities. I got a candle that smells really good. It's wild wood. It smells like it's musky, but it's vanilla-y, and that's like my favorite scent. And then I stocked up on these because I just ran out, and I used them to like clean up after myself after the kitchen and Goose. And then I got these clippers. They said they were dog clippers, but these are the ones my parents have for all the cats. I got frozen pizzas just to have when I'm feeling sad. And then I also got butter. Butter was on my list. They didn't have the butter that I wanted though. So hopefully this butter's good. I know butter has different tastes from different brands. And then I got mouthwash. It was the cheapest one. I got a huge thing of baking soda. Vanilla extract. I got baking powder. Yeah. Buttermilk yogurt. Whole lot of onions. And buttermilk ranch, which I want to put in the fridge. Which I haven't bought ranch in like 4 months. So I did as best as I could. A bunch of potatoes, which is going to be my main carb for the dinner tonight. But yeah, that concludes my grocery haul. Everything is really simple, but I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. This is what I do on a regular basis. I love potatoes, so this is how I spruce up my potatoes. Because who doesn't love potatoes? But firstly, you're gonna need your potatoes. I'm gonna roughly like skin them just to get like the eyes off and like the parts that make me feel like it looks weird. And then I have Parmesan cheese, a lot of garlic, an oil of some sort. I have avocado oil, and then any spice that your heart desires. I have garlic salt, Italian pepper, slap ya mama, and then garlic and onion powder. So that's all it's gonna make. My main point before I even show you guys, add so much Parmesan. It just makes it taste so much better. And if I had feta, I'd put feta on top. Also preheating my oven right now. It's at 100. I set it to 425, and the potatoes should cook for like 30 to 45 minutes. And while they're cooking, I'm gonna make my lima bean. I grabbed quite a few potatoes, but potatoes are just always good to have. They're really cheap. For me, at least, I feel like they're a cheap price, especially when you buy this kind. Don't buy the little potatoes. The little potatoes are overpriced. You're obviously not getting as much potato. That's my opinion. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of those potatoes, but I can put them in like soup. I can make potato soup. I can make hash browns, which I'm probably gonna do because they didn't have any hash browns at the store, at least the ones that I like. I'm just gonna give the potatoes a quick rinse. There's dirt on them, and I don't really want to clean it because that seems unnecessary since I'm baking it, but I can rinse it off. This is as much as I'm gonna skin it. I just tried to get the eyes out and the stuff made it uncomfortable. This is what my potatoes are looking like. Now I'm just gonna wedge them, I guess, and I want to make them pretty even. I'm gonna do something like this. They're kind of small, kind of big. That way they all cook evenly. Some of them, I'm okay if I make them a little bit smaller. If you make them too small, then they're obviously gonna burn. But when they're just a little bit smaller than the majority of the rest of the potatoes, they get a little crispier around the edges. And I like diversity in my potato texture. The fun part, I get to grate my garlic. I don't know if this is the correct thing to use, but it works. And I bought this for lemon when I made my birthday cupcakes in March, and I hate my garlic press. I need to get a new one because mine is plastic, and so it doesn't press the garlic good enough. Like I need to get like an old metal one. Anyway, we're gonna go into our delicious seasonings. I'm so excited. Okay, first we're gonna do a good drizzle of olive oil. We want these to be coated in oil. Not like a really gross amount, but just enough so that everything else sticks to the potatoes and the oil is sticking to the potatoes. We will add more. It's just everything I do is by eye, so I don't really have measurements. Measure with your heart. I like a lot of like my regular seasonings and then like a little bit of the salt and pepper because I don't like it to be overly salty because at the end of the day you can cook it and you can always add more salt and more pepper. But all my other seasonings, it feels unnecessary to add more after. So I just go in with them a little heavy. And since I don't add onions, because I feel like onions would burn too quickly, even though garlic cooks faster than onion, I just feel like onions wouldn't be good in this, so which is why I use onion powder. And then my holy grail is Italian. I love Italian seasoning on literally anything. Just all of the herbs make it taste more herbier. I don't know. It makes me taste like I'm eating it closer to a salad. I'm only adding a little bit of this just to give it a little bit of a spice kick, but this is also really salty. Add probably most or all of this Parmesan. And then I want to save a little bit to sprinkle on after. Yeah, that's all of the Parmesan. Okay, I'm gonna go in with one hand just in case I need to add more olive oil. Ooh. And don't do what I just did and stick your hand in here. Get your sheet ready first. I'm gonna have to do that. Get your baking sheet ready. Definitely needed to add more oil. That's probably good. I also like to leave them a little bit closer to dry just so I can drizzle oil on them right before I stick them in as well. Please give your hands a good thorough wash. And give them a good thorough wash anyway. Always wash your hands before dealing with food. Always. It doesn't matter if it gets baked, it's still gross. If you guys think that they look a little too glossy for your liking, apologies. Add less oil. This is all up to your heart and your mind and your soul. And I'm just adding the extra seasoning that was from the bottom of the bowl into these things. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Something fun to add on the top of this would be like green onions or fresh parsley. I just don't own those right now because I went to the store, but I had a very small list and I tried to stay on my list. But now we're just gonna sprinkle. Sprinkle of Parmesan. Grab your oil. Sure it comes out and just drizzle very, very lightly. All right, now I'm gonna put them in the oven. I'm gonna put them in the oven and I'm gonna set a timer for 30 minutes first and then I'm gonna check on them. And I check on them by, I just find the biggest one on the pan and see if it's squishy, and then I pull it out. If it's squishy, and take a bite into it. And if I feel like it's not done, I leave them in there for like, I wanna say I leave the potatoes in after the 30 minutes for like 10 minutes, and then if they're still not done, I turn the oven off, but I just leave them in there for an additional like 5 to 10 minutes. That way they cook evenly enough. I'm going to put these in a pot. I'm gonna put some garlic seasoning in it and probably some chicken bouillon just to give it a little psh. And that's gonna be my dinner. Okay, I had to call my mom with the lima beans because last time I made them wrong. But if anybody wants to know, you add so much water to your lima beans and you have to stir them constantly. So this is what I've been doing for the past 20 minutes. I'm so excited. My lima beans are gonna be so scrumptious and my potatoes are gonna be so nice. Woo! Look at them! Take one for safekeeping and I'm putting them back in for like 5 more minutes. Here is the trial potato. Here's what we're looking like. I'm gonna give her a taste test. It's so good. That one, the little baby one, it tasted good. Everything was good. I think they do need to be in the oven for like 5 more minutes. I'll look at them again. If any of them look crispy, I'll probably pull them out and then look at the rest of them and probably leave them in there for another 10 minutes with the oven off though, just closed. For my potatoes. Oh, look at how delicious they look. Oh my gosh. Yay. Hopefully my lima beans will be done soon. That's okay if they're not. These potatoes don't need ranch. Everything tastes better with ranch. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna start with this many potatoes, but we'll see how many I end up eating. But here they are all done in their glory. This one is probably the best looking one. One side, the other side, the middle. Ta-da! I love making potatoes. Dip it in the ranch. They're a little crispy and they're also soft, which is my favorite part. I think I'm ending the vlog here. Thank you guys for watching. If you're from my last video, I really appreciate you. If you're new, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it as I go through this YouTube journey. As I said in my last video, videos should be up every other Friday. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your week.